Are you guys dating a Filipina here in the Philippines or dating them online like on a dating services or dating apps like Christian Filipina? Then you really have to be very careful in dating a Filipina is because you maybe end up regretting your decision for opening up your heart to a Filipino woman. So in today's video guys, I'm gonna tell you all the things to avoid that most of the foreigners actually made this kind of mistakes when dating a Filipino woman. So first one is assuming that all Filipinas are the same. Alright, so yes, I totally get it that we have like a Filipino thing here in the Philippines that we are kind of conservative, we are kind of traditional, and we really are family oriented. But I also want you to understand that Filipinas or just Filipino people in general are actually very different in their own unique ways. So there may be like Filipinas who are very timid, shy, but there are also Filipinas who are very confident and also very independent. So probably you have heard so many negative things from other people or specifically from the foreigners as well that do not ever date a Filipina because they are gold diggers, because they are just gonna date you because of your money. You know, all those kind of negative things about Filipino women is you really have to also understand that that is not true and avoid trying to generalize that all Filipinas do that. Because if you're going to believe what other people have to say about these Filipinas, then you might end up not able to date someone that is actually genuinely interested in you just because you're scared to date a Filipina because you are assuming that all Filipinas are just the same, like gold diggers, bad people, liars, cheaters, or anything like that. Second one that you must really need to avoid this mistake, which is being too flashy with your money. Okay, so yes, I totally get it that as soon as you get here in the Philippines, if you're a foreigner, then yeah, you will definitely get so many attention and so many looks, you know, you will get so many stares from these Filipino women or even like Filipino people in general, because here in the Philippines, if you're a foreigner, they will really like consider you as someone on a higher level, like you will be considered rich here in the Philippines as a foreigner. So because of that, you will feel probably, you know, so much confidence, you feel so proud that you end up being too flashy with your important stuff, like with your gold, with your luxury things that you have with you, or even with your money. So if you would do that guys, if you keep doing like showing everyone that you have this, that you can afford this, that you have this branded clothes, you have this branded phone and stuff like that, and you are treating everyone every day with money and money and money, then unfortunately you could maybe attract wrong type of people around you, or worst case scenario, you will attract the wrong type of partner, you know, that is only after your financial benefits. The third one guys is rushing into a relationship and marriage. So unfortunately, some foreigners actually do this, you know, that as soon as they get here in the Philippines, they are so blinded with all the beauty, with all the hotness, not just the weather, but actually also the hotness of, you know, the Filipino women. So I just really hope that you need to, you know, be mindful of that as well and try to be as vigilant as possible, you know, and do not just because you're talking to someone online or meeting them for the first time or even like talking to them for like a few weeks or few months, you know, doesn't mean that you actually really know her already, like everything about her background, about her family, about her past relationships, about everything, you know, that person. So you really have to be vigilant, be mindful, and also do not believe everything that she has to say. At the same time, do not really like give too much of your trust. I mean, you can still talk to her though. You can still give her the benefit of the doubt, especially if you're actually really attracted and interested to her. But again, do not be blinded by the beauty, because at the end of the day, it's still yourself that you can really trust, especially here in the Philippines, where everyone could take advantage of you because you are a foreigner. So do not let those people, manipulate you. So do not rush into marriage, do not rush into commitment yet, do not rush into relationship yet, but instead use your time, your journey, your travel here in the Philippines to get to know everyone, not just the Filipino women, but also the Philippines, the country itself, the Filipino culture, the foods, the surroundings. Like, is this the place that you really want? Is this the type of country that you want to settle, or you want to live for the rest of your life? Or is this the type of Filipina girl that you want to be with for the rest of your life? Or is this the type of people, the type of friends, the type of workmates that you want to be surrounded yourself with? So just be careful. You can treat everyone with respect, you can be kind to them, but still you really have to set boundaries so that you will also can protect yourself, and you can avoid being manipulated and as well as being lied to by these people. Okay, so the next one, guys, is you should really avoid being too jealous or too controlling. All right, so I get it that some of the foreigners wants to go here in the Philippines to have a relationship or to have a second chance and finding true love, genuine love with a Filipino woman. So in order to really have a good relationship or even like peaceful relationship with the Filipino guys, is really just be yourself and avoid being too jealous or avoid being too controlling, because some Filipinas actually don't like that when you are being too jealous, when you are being too controlling. Like, for example, you're going to control her, what she wears, the way she wears, the way she dress up, what she eats, and stuff like that. Like, you cannot really like change a woman, especially if it's a Filipina, because Filipina are just enjoying by being themselves, but I'm telling you, if you are just so calm and so natural in your relationship with your Filipina, then obviously they're also going to be, feel secured and have the sense of security and safetyness in your relationship with her. And that means since you're giving her peace of mind, she will also definitely give you the sense of security, the trust that you also need as a man, and also the loyalty that you are also showing her. So avoid being too jealous and do not control her in a way that she is feeling suffocated. And you can be a supportive boyfriend, and trust me, if you are like that, then she can be as the most supportive and best girlfriend you will also ever have in your entire life. So the next one, guys, is not being honest with your intentions towards her. So yes, there are actually some foreigners who want to go here in the Philippines just to have fun, just to have one night stand or anything like that, and they're actually not being upfront and being honest with their intentions towards the Filipina. They're actually just being here to have fun. So if you are the type of foreigner that actually just want to enjoy life with with so much pleasure, and just someone who is actually not into serious long-term relationship, like, you just really have to be honest with your intentions towards her, because maybe she will also understand, and in that way she won't feel really like emotionally attached to you, and at the same time she can also protect herself and set boundaries for herself, that she would be mindful as well of what she's getting herself into. Like, she's aware that you are not into serious long-term relationships, so that way she can also like get along with what you want, like maybe just have sex or one night stand, or maybe she can settle for a unserious short-term relationship with you while you are there in the Philippines. So just let her know, maybe she's totally open with that, instead of telling her all this kind of sweet stuff or nice words, and she's going to believe that you're serious to her, and then now she's over heels with you, and she's really like obsessed with you, and then when you actually just left her and you just ended up like leaving her or like ghosting her. So she's gonna be really hurt, and because of that bad experience that she has with you, then she's going to generalize that all foreigners are bullshit, you know? Alright, so the last but not the least, one of the many mistakes that some foreigners out there actually made, guys, when dating a Filipino woman is avoiding the red flags. Alright, so yes, I totally understand that it's really nice and feels so good being able to be in a relationship with a Filipino woman, but you have to make sure that that Filipina that you're talking to right now is actually someone that is genuinely cares about you, that has genuine intentions towards you, and are not just using you for financial benefits, or not just with you because, you know, she know that she's gonna get something out of relationship with you. So you have to be very careful, guys, and please, the moment that you see any type of red flag, especially if it's something that is not tolerable, you know, like anything, any red flags that's really really so big deal for you, then you really have to talk to her. And if she's not going to change that kind of red flags or toxic ways that she has, then it's time for you to maybe peacefully leave her and find someone else. And do not ever feel bad for leaving someone like that, because you have given her the chance already, you know, to prove herself that she can change, that she is actually into you, and she can be someone that you can also spend the rest of your life with because you trust her. But if she is going to end up, you know, breaking that trust again that you have given her the second time around, then I think, you know, it's better to just find someone that really cares about you, and find someone much better, because I'm telling you guys, there are so many beautiful Filipino women out there. You know, you can go to Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and different cities of Cebu, Manila, or wherever is that, or you can actually try online dating service, which is Christian Filipina. And speaking of Christian Filipinas, if you guys are looking for a genuine Filipina here in the Philippines, that you might want to check out the Christian Filipina link, that is link in my YouTube channel in the description box below. So again, guys, I'm telling you, it's better to address the red flag right away and communicate with her all the things that you're not gonna tolerate, all the things that you feel disrespected in the relationship, and in that way you can also protect yourself and of course herself from you, because maybe as soon as you saw the red flag, then you know you're not actually attracted to her anymore. So I guess it's a both win-win situation for the both of you.